Today we're test driving the all-new Acura TLX. This one is the V6 model, and we're going to do a fuel economy test to see how well it performs. As you can see right now, I have a full tank of fuel, and on this full tank, my fuel range is estimated to be around 691 kilometers before I run completely out of fuel. My trip meter is below the P down there, and I'm going to reset both our trip meters. So let's reset the first one, and let's reset this one as well. As you can see, both my trip meters now read 0. We're going to be driving this over the weekend, see how many kilometers we complete, and after that we will head to the gas station to see how much it costs to fill up, so stay tuned. As you can see, we're on the highway driving at highway speeds of slightly over 100 kilometers an hour, and we're able to achieve a fuel economy of 7.5 liters per 100 kilometers, which is really good considering this is a V6, and our range went up as well to 837 kilometers. We just spent the week testing the TLX, and we have some numbers here we'd like to share with you. As you can see right now, we're down to having less than a half tank of fuel, and so far we've driven a total of 384.5 kilometers. Also, you'll notice that our remaining fuel range is 245 kilometers, and the average fuel economy that we achieved so far is 9.5 liters per 100 kilometers. As you can see, we're at the gas station right now, and we're going to fill our tank back up. Before we do that, let me just talk a little bit about my driving style. I probably spent around 40% of my driving on the highway and 60% in the city, just to give you an idea of how I got the numbers that I did. Also, I didn't have the air conditioning on, but I had the sound system on the whole time, and that should give you an idea of how we achieved the numbers that we did. And what we're going to do now is, as I mentioned, we're going to fill our tank back up. So let's fill our tank and get some numbers and do some calculations based on that. You can see here it says premium recommended, and we're done filling our tank, and it costs us $45.58 to fill up 40.36 liters of fuel at a fuel cost of $112.9 per liter. As you just saw, we spent $45.58 to fill up 40.36 liters of fuel at a fuel cost of $1.129 per liter. What we're going to do now is we'll calculate our kilometers per liter number, and how we're going to do that is we'll take the 384.5 kilometers we drove and divide that by the 40.36 liters that we filled up. So 384.5 divided by 40.36 gives us 9.52 kilometers per liter. So essentially, on every liter of fuel, you can expect to drive 9.52 kilometers based on my driving. What we're going to do now is we'll calculate the actual fuel range based on my driving. And how we're going to do that is we'll take the 9.52 kilometers per liter that we achieved and multiply that by the TLX's fuel capacity, which is 65 liters. So 9.52 kilometers per liter multiplied by 65 liters gives us 618 kilometers. So on a full tank of fuel, based on my driving, you can expect 618 kilometers of driving. Next, what we're going to do is we'll calculate our cost per kilometer. And how we're going to do that is we'll take the $45.58 that we spent filling up and divide that by the amount of driving that we did, which is 384.5. So 45.58 divided by 384.5 gives us 0.11. So essentially, every kilometer in the TLX costs us 11 cents. And finally, what we're going to do is we'll calculate our total cost you can expect to spend on a full tank of fuel. And to get this, we need to account for our local fuel rate. In our case, it was 1.129 per liter. But please take your actual local fuel rate to get a more accurate estimate. So in our case, it was 1.129. So $1.129 per liter multiplied by 65 liters gives us 73.38. So essentially, a full tank of fuel based on my driving and based on our local fuel rate would cost us $73.38.